Hey guys, Gino V here. On top of my Catalina 25, it's a SOA. Standing here on deck, looking at my mooring ball right there, which is leading me to a metaphor I'm thinking about for life. So, this mooring ball, right? I'm tied off. I've got some rope leading to my bow right here, two sides, two lines. It just keeps me to the ball, and the wind pushes me this way, and the wind pushes me that way. And sometimes the wind shifts in the middle of the night and pushes, westward instead of coming from the west to the east, which is what it's doing right now, cross mission. And so this boat will do big circles all the way around this mooring ball, right? We'll swing this way and that way and so forth and so forth. And I'm sitting here, or standing here, actually, thinking, well, that's kind of how life is often, where you have a good amount of variation day to day, hour by hour, but you also have a routine, right? You have a routine that you follow, and you go to work at certain hours, and then you've got your volleyball clubs, and you hang out with loved ones on certain days, and maybe you see your family on Sunday, and you go to the gym at certain hours, and everything's got a little routine. What's keeping you moored, though? What's keeping you level, locked in place, so that as you swing around your daily variation, you stay right here, roughly, on average? All these other boats got them too, so that we all stay roughly away from each other and don't hit each other. But in the grand analogy that I'm talking about, what's to say you don't untie from this mooring ball and then go tie over there? What's keeping you from moving closer to your progress, your target? Well, I don't know. Part of me feels like it's large decisions in life that keep you moored to certain spots, or truths, let's say, that you tell yourself are true, right? Like, I don't know. Well, I was disadvantaged, so now I can't get ahead. Or I'm really smart and I'm an intelligent guy and I can learn really quickly. Maybe I'm funny or I'm not funny. Or I'm loved or I'm not loved. I'm a good employee, I'm a bad employee. There's so many of these that we tie ourselves to. And sometimes we have good days and bad days, and we kind of bounce around between them and, live life as it is. And you have that variation, but largely you're more to that truth, that concept. The thing is, though, guys, if you don't like where you're moored, I got a secret to tell you. Ready? If you don't like the truth you have tied yourself to, you want to see something cool? There's two little lines right there, right, that you tie your boat to. You can walk over and untie them. Gino, no way. I can do that? Yeah, guys. And you can go tie them to the next one. Maybe that's one is I'm not funny, and maybe that one's I'm funny. And maybe this one is I'm not, worth loving, or I'm a bad employee and I'm dumb. And maybe that one's I'm really smart. I'm not saying lie to yourself, right, in the grand scheme of things, but, self-confidence and a certain amount of agency certainly pays dividends in the long run. Guys, we inflict this on ourselves. Those lines, we tied them to that ball. Nobody else. Nobody can make you believe something, right? So by definition, you tied yourself to it. And if you're still stuck to it, that's because you've left the rope on it. If you don't want to be there, just untie it, dude. Untie it. Don't believe it. Oh, it's easier said than done, Gino. Sometimes, yeah, but other times it really is that easy. Sometimes it really is that easy. And it takes one good experience under your belt for you to change that truth and untie yourself from that ball. Oh, I'm not very smart. Maybe it just takes one promotion, or one compliment at work, or one good project gone your way that your supervisor recognizes as you having done well. And then you think, well, okay, maybe I'm not, dumb, but I'm average. Oh, You're daring to dream. You just untied yourself from the mooring ball of I'm dumb, and you've tied yourself onto the mooring ball of I can do it. Right? You did. No one else. Just you. And maybe you have some up and down days. Oh, I'm doing better. I'm not doing so good. It's almost like the Inside Out movie, right? With the truth tree or whatever, the self-belief core. I forget what the concept is, but it's like the same idea. Things that you've tied yourself and that you believe about yourself or about the world, and they're only tied there because you tied them. Is one of those rich people are evil? I can tell you that you're probably not going to be very rich, or at least it's going to be harder for you to build wealth. Or maybe you were scarred by some faith upbringing and you say, oh, that faith's evil or religion's wrong. Or vice versa. Maybe you were raised atheist and the mooring ball you have now is, well, you know, I want to be religious or religion's good. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to make your choices for you. You make your own. The point being, whatever we've tied ourselves to, we don't have to stay tied up to. That mooring ball and that belief, that'll stay there for anyone to come and tie themselves off to, right? Anyone can come and tie themselves to the having money makes you a bad person ball. Whoever wants can come tie up to that ball, and then everybody's part of this club and everybody can feel that way. When you untie from that ball and you go somewhere else, that ball's still going to be there. I mean, I guess you could always come back. I don't know why you would want to ones that didn't serve you, but the point stands. Everybody just kind of congregates to their own. But the craziest part, guys, is that some of these mooring balls that you tie yourself to, maybe on the other side of the bay, some of those actually help you get to where you want to be. Some of those are closer to the destination you want to reach or the person you want to be. If you want to be a person that's loved and impactful in their community and joyful and all this stuff and financially free and able to make good choices, pay attention to what mooring ball you've tied off at. Make a list. Well, I have these truths about work, finances, investments, people, relationships, yada, yada. I think this, and this. Does any of them not serve you anymore? I think it's silly to think that, all mooring balls are appropriate for you for your entire life. Maybe the one that served you when you were younger doesn't serve you anymore. Being scared of the dark, right? You don't want to trip over stuff. You don't want to get hurt. You don't know what's in the dark, right? It's normal for kids to be apprehensive, if not fearful of the dark. Okay. Now knowing what you know in the safety of your own home, should you be afraid of the dark? Does that one serve you anymore? I don't think so. Or that everyone's out to hurt you and that your next partner's going to hurt you emotionally? No, that sounds like a fake one. That doesn't sound like a real one. That doesn't sound like a good one. That doesn't sound like something that would make you a better person. So think about it, guys. All I'm saying is think about it. You got mooring balls that you're tied to. The lines are there for you to untie. Just make sure you actually want to be tied to these things. Just because you did in the past doesn't mean that you need to stick to them, right? Once again, Gina here, talking about the things I like to talk about. If any of this has been remotely useful, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what the flip's going on. If I'm a dingus, I'm definitely a dingleberry. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Gina out.